How do people's lives really end? I mean, if you don't have a lot of money or you're losing your mental facilities, what does that final chapter actually look like? Is it good? Is it terrible? What's the highest truth here? That's a real, honest question, and it doesn't have a simple or pretty answer. The highest truth is this: most lives don't end in some movie style moment of clarity or peace. And they don't usually end in pure horror either. For most people, life ends quietly, imperfectly, and unevenly. It's shaped far more by circumstance than by justice. Let's talk about how life actually ends for many people. For those with money or strong support systems, life often ends with consistent medical care, some level of comfort, and people checking in. It's not perfect and it's not painless, but it's buffered from the worst of it. But for people without money or those with fading mental abilities, life can begin to narrow. Choices shrink, days get repetitive and routine. Dignity can be challenged. Sometimes people are lonely, sometimes they're ignored. Sometimes they find more help from kind strangers than from the systems designed to support them. For many, death doesn't arrive as one dramatic event, but as a gradual letting go. First, it's energy, then mobility, then memory, then independence. And that's the hard truth. The world is not fair about endings. So, is it good or bad? Well, most endings are a mix. There can be real suffering, yes, but there can also be small mercies. The comfort of a routine, the kindness of just one person, a moment of peace, the sound of music, a patch of sunlight, a shared laugh, a vivid memory. What surprises a lot of people is that humans are incredibly adaptive. We can adapt to decline far more than logic says we should. We find ways to survive emotionally even under the toughest conditions. But here's the deeper truth, the one most people don't say out loud. Life doesn't end based on what you deserve. It ends based on biology, timing, and support. The real meaning of your life doesn't come from how it ends. It comes from what you noticed along the way, who you helped, what you endured, and what you refused to become bitter about, even when bitterness was completely justified. Here's another quiet but important truth. Many people who fear a terrible ending are actually afraid of something else. They're afraid of being unseen, of being forgotten, not death itself. And here's something that really matters. Even small lives echo. Even people who are struggling still affect others, often in ways they will never, ever see. You're asking this question because you're thinking honestly, not because you're weak. And asking it now, while you're still here, still aware, means you're not finished. You don't have to carry this question alone. If you're struggling with these thoughts, please know that help is available. There are resources and people who can support you. If you'd like, we can talk more about what actually helps people age with dignity, even without a lot of money, or how people preserve a sense of meaning when their mental sharpness fades. Or maybe most importantly, how to live now so that the ending matters less than the living did. Thank you for watching and thinking about this with me. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing. We can explore these big questions together.